Hello, happy October. It is finally fall, my favorite season of the year, and I'm ready for an October reset video. All right, so in these videos, I typically like to kind of talk about what happened in the previous month, so in September, and then I will talk about what is coming up in the month coming up. And so let's recap to September. So this September, I actually took most of the month off from work. I visited home in Vancouver, Canada, and if you didn't know, I am a Canadian expat currently living in Amsterdam. And so every year since I've moved here, it's been 4 years now, we visit home about once a year. And usually it's because of a wedding, but it kind of lines up perfectly because the summertime is typically the best time to visit in Vancouver. It is a very cloudy and rainy kind of area, and so summertime is just the best bet that you're going to get some good weather. So yeah, that was, I think we arrived in Vancouver around like the 7th, and literally the next day, you guys, I got COVID. So I didn't originally know it was COVID. I wasn't even sick on the plane ride. Like I felt completely fine. And then I started feeling like this like scratchy throat the next day, but still like functional. So I was able to like go out and see people. Didn't think it was like a big thing. Thought it was just like, you know, hoping that it was fine. And then the next day I got worse, and then the day after that it was like really bad. So I tested and I realized it was COVID, unfortunately. And the reason why I actually tested because because I should be testing, but then if it was just a mild cold, I'll just be like, you know what, it's fine, I'll recover really quickly. But I started to get vertigo. I was so dizzy, which was really weird. I've never felt that kind of intense dizziness before. And so I decided to take a test and realized, yes, it was COVID. And eventually I went to see a doctor once I started testing negative again. And what the doctor was actually saying, because I had like this muffled ear, like I couldn't really hear out of one of my right ear, my doctor actually said that I had middle ear fluid. Like, who knew that was a thing? I never heard of it before. Apparently happens to kids a lot. I don't know why. I don't have kids, so I've never heard of it before. Basically, when you get like congestion, your nose clogs up, which I guess clogs up your ear. And maybe I was already a little bit sick on the flight there. I'm guessing that the air pressure actually caused, I don't know, fluid to get to the back of my eardrum or behind my eardrum. And it's terrible, you guys. Like, I have never felt so uncomfortable. I think that I don't mind that my ears are muffled per se, but the worst part is when your ears are muffled and there's liquid in it, it causes vertigo, and vertigo is the worst thing ever. I was so dizzy. I was basically bedridden for 3 days, which has never happened before. Even in my sickest days, I would like go shower, you know, get up and eat and go to the bathroom, but I couldn't do almost anything. I was still able to eat a little bit, but I couldn't stand up to go to the bathroom. Well, I forced myself to, but I definitely couldn't shower because I couldn't stand for very long. Because any kind of movement like made me so dizzy. And even like on the bed, I was literally holding my head, moving it an inch at a time every 5 minutes so that like I can get into a more comfortable position on my bed without feeling extreme dizziness. So that was chaotic, and definitely not what I hoped for my visit back home to see family and friends, and also to attend a wedding in the state of. I actually did end up going to the wedding because that was the day before the dizziness started, and also the day before I knew it was COVID. Thank goodness, like, I don't think I got anyone sick. I also stayed my distance, told people I had a cold, and actually left early, which was really, really sad. Like, it was a beautiful wedding. But I had to leave almost immediately after I took a few bites of food because I was just so tired and I needed to lay down horizontally. So, yeah, that was my chaotic first week in Vancouver. So basically, I was just in despair the whole week because I only had 2 weeks in Vancouver to spend that precious time with my family and friends, 2 and a few more days. And so being in bed was not ideal. But anyways, I recovered fairly quickly within like the first week, which was great. Most of my cold symptoms were gone. I tested negative within like 3 days. And so I started to go out again the second week. Every day goes by, I felt better and better and more energy. So I was really, really happy about that I actually got to like enjoy at least the second week of my trip. And then I just really spent the rest of that time like hanging out with friends, catching up with family, going basically to eat with those friends and family, and that's really all we did in Vancouver. I barely had time to even go shopping or hiking or really walking around. It was mostly just like, what time do we need to leave the house to get to lunch? How much time do we have to get maybe a bubble tea or like a dessert after? And then what time do I have to get to dinner to meet with friends? And then dessert again. So it was just lots and lots of incredible Asian food. And I don't know if you guys know this, but Asian food in Amsterdam really is incomparable to Vancouver. Vancouver has the best Asian cuisines. It's honestly incredible. And so all I ate was Asian food. Korean, pho, ramen, sushi, and dim sum. We ate everything. It was amazing. And I'm pretty sure I probably gained a few pounds after the trip because honestly, I was just eating because I was like so happy to finally be out of the bed, finally having some energy and feeling better and just being able to like catch up with my friends and family. I was ecstatic. I actually ended up extending my trip for another, I think, 4 days. I was just so sad because my best friend, she lives on the island, and because I got sick, our plans to see each other failed, and so the only time I can really see her was on the weekends, and I was supposed to fly out on the Saturday. And so I decided to extend my trip until the Tuesday after, so then I have that weekend to go see her in Victoria. Got to meet her new baby for the first time, which, oh, I love him so much. We FaceTime with each other like a few times a week, and this was actually my first time meeting him in person, and so I was just so thankful to see them, get the chance to actually have flexibility in my job to be able to just extend my flight on the whim. And thank goodness, because I treasure those moments with my friends and family so much, and especially like seeing new people in my life, the new babies, like these opportunities to meet these new babies for the first time while they're still a baby is so precious. And you know that next year they're going to look drastically different. They're going to grow so much older so quickly. And so I just really was so happy to be able to treasure those moments. And so yeah, extending my trip for a few more days was just, I was just so happy, honestly. By the time I got to the airport, I like bawled my eyes out at the airport because I missed my family so much and the food so much, but also there was chaos at the airport because of my flight extension, something about my reservation not booked, and so it was just chaos. But anyways, I did figure it out on the spot. Very proud of myself for not going on a full-on panic attack at the airport, but it was resolved. I got on the plane ride. My ears didn't hurt, thank goodness. Survived it, and now I'm back in Amsterdam. So yeah, honestly, that was kind of mostly what happened in September. on the business end, one really cute thing that did happen on this trip I want to mention is that while I was really sick in bed and just crying in misery while I had COVID, my business coach, Jason from Wandering Aimfully, I'm going to give them a shout out, actually reached out to me on Slack. I think he saw my Insta story about the whole YouTube Invalid Traffic thing. He watched my video, like from the September reset video, and I was just going through the thick of it. I had COVID. I couldn't see my friends and family. I wasn't getting paid on YouTube. So there's just a lot of stuff happening in my life, and he messaged me on Slack personally, and he just like gave me some incredible motivation, and I don't know, I just felt so thankful to have a business coach in that moment, and I am so grateful to them because not only has they changed my outlook on my business and the success that I've seen in my business, but also they're like dear friends of me now, and they would actually reach out to me when I'm at my lowest, and I'm just so thankful. So anyways, if you're looking to sign up for a coaching program, a monthly membership, they're actually opening their program this week. I think for the next 2 weeks, their program is open again. They're called Wandering Aimfully. It's by a couple, a wife and a husband duo, Jason and Caroline, who are just, honestly, I owe them everything in regards to the success of my business. And yeah, I highly recommend them. I'll include some links of some previous videos that I've filmed about their program, and I'll also include a blog post link of a little promotion I'm doing with their launch. So right now, if you sign up for the Wandering Aimfully coaching program, you'll also get access to 3 of my Skillshare classes. So it's a great deal. If you ever wanted to take some of my Skillshare classes, I'm actually going to be giving them completely for free, including my newest Skillshare class, Romanticize Your Business, will be part of the deal. So yeah, if you sign up for WAIM during these 2 weeks that they are open again, you'll get free access to all 3 of my Skillshare classes. And yeah, that's kind of a quick shout out to Wandering Aimfully. But other than that, business front, I guess my YouTube channel was still not paying anything because of the invalid traffic situation. But I do have an update, almost pretty much the end of my trip and the day that I got back to Vancouver, I started looking at my analytics again, and I started watching all these different videos of other YouTubers talking about their invalid traffic situation and what they've been trying. Honestly, I didn't actually see any fixes. You see all these videos with like invalid traffic fixes, and none of them actually give like an actual solution. But I think I actually did find a solution, like an actual solution. So I'm just gonna like post this little graph right here. For almost exactly a month, my YouTube, like I got the invalid traffic notification. Actually didn't. I emailed them and they told me I had invalid traffic on my channel. And then like maybe for one of those days in those 30 days that I had no revenue coming in, I had like that notification come up on my creator account, and then it was gone. So it was really weird. But anyways, for almost like the whole month, my RPM was extremely low, and so resulting in very, very low revenue. And then at the very end of September, I tried something and I think it worked, and I think I actually fixed the invalid traffic situation, or traffic that was coming onto my channel. I found 2 videos that were suspicious, and I actually removed them, completely unlisted them from my channel, and my revenue came back. So I'm gonna actually go into detail in the next video talking about how I found those 2 videos, what were the clues, and what I did afterwards to get my money back. Now, this is all hypothetical, although it does seem pretty like obvious because those were the exact days that I unlisted those videos, and that's how I actually got the revenue back. And so I'm thinking that this is actually it for my channel. So hopefully if I ever see that come up again, all I have to do is remove those videos and I should be fine, hopefully. But anyways, I'll talk more about that in the next video. I don't want to bombard this video with analytics talk because I know it does not concern most of you who are watching this video right now. So wait till next week until I post that video about this in detail. So yeah, in terms of business, that's really all that happened in September. I spent most of my time taking a break, seeing family and friends, and just relaxing and taking some space away from this tragic thing that happened to my YouTube channel. And actually with some clarity, I think I might have actually found a solution. So more about that next week. All right, so October, what is coming up in October for me? Well, actually, this Thursday, I am heading to Barcelona for another wedding. So lots of friends are getting married this year. It's actually kind of crazy. I know I've been traveling a lot this year, but this is actually my last planned trip of the year. And so, I mean, who knows what's gonna happen later this year, but this is my last like actually booked trip of the year, and I'm so excited. It's going to be incredible. I heard it is super sunny and just like warm in Barcelona right now, so I'm excited to attend this wedding. I've never been to a wedding destination or destination wedding before. This is my first, I think. So I'm just super, super excited. I guess you can't really call Vancouver wedding a destination wedding when that's my hometown, right? Yeah, I don't know. Well, this is my first like international wedding in another country. And so I'm just so, so excited. So that's just gonna be basically the weekend. And then when I come back, a few days later, I'll actually be going to a nearby city called Rotterdam, and I'm gonna be attending a talk from Eckhart Tolle. I don't know if you guys know him. He's a very, very popular spiritual leader and speaker. He's written many, many famous books, including The Power of Now and A New Earth, which are 2 of my favorite books or spiritual books about spirituality. And honestly, those books have really helped me go through some really hard times in the last couple of years with my anxiety. And I'm just excited to see him talk in person. It's such a rare occasion because I feel like he doesn't actually do many tours for one really odd reason. He's going to be touring in the Netherlands. I think he's really only going to 4 places or maybe even 3 places in this tour, and I don't know why they picked like the Netherlands. I mean, I'm grateful for it because it's only like a half an hour train ride for me. So I'm excited to do a little solo trip to Rotterdam to see him talk in person, and hopefully get some good vibes from him. So yeah, that's something that's exciting that's coming up. On the business side, I'm going to be continuing to promote my newest Skillshare class called Romanticize Your Business, Video Content Creation on Canva or with Canva. And it's continuing to do well. We have over 500 students already, which just blows my mind. So if you haven't heard yet, my newest Skillshare class, it's teaching you all about how to create video content for service-based entrepreneurs. So if you're a coach, you're a health what am I saying, a fitness coach, or I don't know, a copywriter, or any kind of service-based business, if you're hoping to finally start filming video as a way to promote and market your business, then this class is for you. I teach you how to simply film with your iPhone, and then you can edit right on the Canva video editor. It's an incredible class. I'm really, really proud of it. And we already have over 500 students taking it already. So I'm going to leave the links to my free month trial to Skillshare, and you can actually take all 4 of my classes on Skillshare for free, and the thousands and thousands of other classes that are already on Skillshare as well. So yeah, hope to see you in class. This month, I'm also opening up my calendar for branding and website design packages for now until the rest of the year, until December. So if you've been meaning to work with me for a while now to refresh your brand or create a new website for your business, then I'm also going to leave the links to my services that I offer, and you can check them out. Feel free to schedule a free 30-minute discovery call with me, and we'll have a chat, see if we're a good fit for each other, and you'll have a brand new brand and website by the new year. I am so excited to meet more of you and to open up my books again. My books are very, I don't take very many clients anymore. I only really work with 1 client a month. So this is like, there's not very many spots left. So if you've been meaning to work with me by the end of this year, then be sure to reach out soon, because those spots will go very quickly. I think that's honestly really it for the rest of the month. I'm going to be enjoying some cozy fall time, hopefully go do some apple picking, or I don't know, drink some apple cider. I love the season right now. It's still like, there's still some sort of warmth in the air, but there's a bit of like a brisky wind breeze now. So I'm just excited for it. And I hope you guys are having a cozy fall season as well. I would love to know what you've been up to in September and what's coming up for you in October. So yeah, if you enjoyed this vlog, remember to like this video and subscribe for more videos like this. I do these monthly reset videos every month to talk about my business and life, so you can get to know me a little bit better. But I mostly do tutorial videos around Canva, Notion, Flowdesk, and all of these common kind of applications that you might be using for your business. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I guess I will see you in the next one. All right, bye.